with Taillon potentially coming back on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Ben Brown's going to make some decisions tough around here. He's not going to make it easy. I think he can do well in the bullpen? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The guy gave you – what is he – all he's done since his major league debut is shove.
He's had one bad inning.
One bad inning in his whole career.
Yeah. And he's done it against
since then.
And he's done it against the Padres and now the Diamondbacks. The second appearance was against the Rockies, so like it was kind of one of those like it's the Rockies, but two solid teams now. He's done this, and tonight he got better as the game went on. I was actually worried early in the game because he was giving up a ton of hard contact. I mean, the first two batters he faced in the game, Marte hit a liner, and thankfully Bellinger was right there, and then Carroll hit one as far as you possibly could to dead center, and that Baseball Savant didn't say it left the park, but. It wouldn't leave any park, but I mean, he hit it pretty deep. Like he was giving up some hard contact early, but the gods were out to be there for him tonight. Probably the worst ball that I think someone hit off him was, I think it was Gurriel, where he hit one to left center. And I think Baseball Savant said that one would have left 11 different parks, and that was hit pretty hard. But I mean, it felt like once he got to the fifth inning, like he was in the, he retired like 13 in a row, right? Like he really shoved it. It's not, to me, it hasn't. Sure, he got away with a little bit of hard contact early, if that's the one criticism. But when he got better as the start went on, that's when you know you got a guy. To me,
Brown. I was with Cody like the first 3 innings, and I think the first batter into the 4th inning, like the balls he gave, the balls that were put in play, it was all hard contact. I think one wasn't like technically a hard hit ball, but that was still at like 92 point something miles per hour. Like it was all hard contact. And so you're looking at like, okay, he's a couple times through the order. I don't know, like expecting the worst isn't the right way to put it, but it's just like, okay, like he might starting to face these guys 3 times now, and a lot of them had hit the ball pretty well just for outs. And then obviously he goes and he retired his last 13 guys he faced, and that 5th inning especially, I thought he looked really good. I thought he was fine. Like he was locating the pitches pretty well, executing, getting a couple bad swings, and that's that's for a guy second start in the big leagues, 4th appearance in the big leagues. Like that was it was a really impressive to just kind of battle through counts, again, like I said, just the hard contact, battling away from that, like definitely some luck there, but that's baseball, right? You do take what you get with that. And then battling through the middle innings to get through 6. It was a very strong, impressive outing from Brown. I don't know. He threw one changeup today. And I think that ended up being the RBI that he gave up, the one run he gave up. So he's still pretty much doing it with just 2 pitches. It's hard to do that as a starter. It's hard to do that and establish yourself as a starter with 2 pitches. I know Justin Steele's doing it now. I mean, he's hurt now, but he's done it. But it's a little bit more of an outlier, right? To have a lot of success as a starter with 2 pitches. Brown did it today, though, and you got to give him credit for that. He managed to grind through 6 innings, escape some of that hard contact, and put the Cubs in position to win. That's at the end of the day, that's what you have to do as a starting pitcher, is keep your guys in position to win whenever you come out of the game, and he did that.
Franco gives us that super chat I was talking about. Can't believe we got Brown for Robertson. I think for me, the most impressive thing is the way he carries himself. You want to see the pitches, but he's got a swagger to himself. He's got a confidence to himself. You don't get hit around like he did in that 2nd inning against the Rangers. And then some guys would have folded right there. I mean, it's your major league career. You're showing up. It's your first game, and you get beat around like that by the World Series champs. He brushed it off like nothing, and he's been great since. Like that's something not every player can do. Some guys have that early struggle and they just never recover from it. He bounced back quickly, and it's like you said, it's only 2 pitches. Man, he's young. He can still develop more pitches. And Steele's shown you can make those 2 pitches look like 5. You can make the 5 look like 6. So I'm good with them, and I think they've got some tough decisions to make in the rotation when it comes back. I can't wait. This may be the biggest decision that Craig Counsell's made so far. When Taillon comes back on Thursday, what he does with this rotation, how's he going to fit it in? Because pretty much everybody they've asked to step up in the rotation has stepped up. Mm-hmm. Every guy has pitched well. Assad has done well. Wicks has done well. And there's no doubt that Ben Brown has done well too. So who are you going to go up to and say, nah, you don't deserve it? We're bringing Taillon back.
Well, at this point, Brown, between Wicks and Assad, Brown's the only one who's been able to go 6. So,
all right.
Assad went 6, didn't he?
5 2/3. I think yesterday.
No, he went 6 against the Rockies, I'm pretty sure.
Did he go 6?
Yeah, I think he did. I think
against the Rockies.
Yeah. I mean,
okay, so
none of them have done anything that you would say you don't deserve to make it.
Yeah,
rotation right
it'll
now.
Be interesting.
Yeah, listen, I've always said that I think the ass man is more effective out of the bullpen, but he's definitely earned a reason to be in the rotation for now. Wicks, his issue to me is, he's been good, but he also has those 1 or 2 innings where he throws way too many pitches, and that's why he hasn't been able to go deep. His best outing was against the Dodgers, and listen, that Dodgers lineup's great, but he didn't even go 5. He went 4 2/3, and he had 100 pitches. That's why he took him out. So I think Wicks is going to stay in there because he's always just been a starter, and they envision him to be the 4th or 5th best starter when the roster's at full health. Right now, to me, I'm putting the ass man back in the bullpen because we know Hendricks is going to get a few more starts. Now, it's a lot easier of an answer if they decide to take Hendricks out of the rotation, but they're not going to do that right now. And I don't want to turn this into talking about Kyle Hendricks and how he needs to be better, but as we're talking right now, like when Taillon gets back in this rotation, they're going to have to put someone in the bullpen. So, or they also have to send someone down too. I don't know who they're going to send down. So you're right, Luke. It is it's a huge decision on what they're going to do here. But just based off my thoughts right now, it's kind of a hard decision, but I just think the ass man is a guy that's shown that he can be versatile. You can do it. You can use him in the rotation. You can use him in middle relief. You can use him in high leverage. They did that last year. So I like that, him having that ability to do that.
Yeah, you saw that last year with him, the ability to kind of just switch back and forth pretty quickly too. He was kind of moved in and out, but we're back and forth between the rotation and the bullpen without much of time to, I guess, adjust to the different routines or whatever. But yeah, him and Imanaga have been the best starters for the Cubs right now. It's hard to say take him out. I mean, Ben Brown, we were just talking about, he's got stuff that you look at and you're like, that could play really well out of the bullpen for sure. But even he's continuing to improve game by game, outing by outing. So it's hard to say you take him out, right? Jordan Wicks probably hasn't had the success you hoped he'd have so far this year. He's had a couple solid starts, but definitely some struggles mixed in there too. So, but left-handed starter, a guy you're probably counting on to be in the rotation the rest of the year in some form or another. And I don't think he has bullpen experience in the minor leagues, if I'm not mistaken. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that, but it's different, right? It's not just about you just go from the rotation to the bullpen. There are definitely adjustments you have to make to do that. And it's not the easiest thing in the world. There are differences between starting pitching and pitching out of the bullpen. So yeah, no, I'm with you guys. It'll be interesting to see what they do when Taillon's ready to come back, because you have a couple guys now that are proven that the opportunities they were given, they're running with them and proving that they, should at least get more opportunities to stick in that rotation and see what they could do.
We all silly like the mayor.